Hey, I'm Tyler White. Today is a calm grown-up talk about how I trade. Simple, repeatable, zero glitter. If you want noise, the internet has you covered. And if you want a real process, then welcome. A quick favor before we jump into the whirlpool. Hit subscribe and drop a like. You'll get this kind of long form in your feed and I'll grant you +5 to luck to the next 48 hours. Deal? Thanks. Now, why structure beats more indicators? Most traders don't fail lack of knowledge. They fail from having no categories for that knowledge. We're going to put everything into 3 buckets you can run every single day. Analyze, anticipate, and execute. That's the operating system. If this already clicks, subscribe here so YouTube actually shows you my long episode. Now, Daily Pulse, that's in my Telegram. Link is in the bio. Number 1, analyze. Read the landscape like an adult. We start zoomed out, not predicting, just listening. I open higher time frames first, weekly and daily. If gold is printing higher highs and higher lows on daily, the buyers own the field. That's my context. Then I step down. 4 hour, 1 hour, 15 minute, 5 minute, each one adding detail without hijacking the plan. I mark structure. Higher highs, lows versus lower lows, and then highs, clean levels where price accelerates or rejects. And I keep asking, who's in control today? If sellers keep getting erased fast, it's a buyer's tape. If bounce down on contact, sellers are dictating. Now, think of your tools as advisors. Trends, supply and demand, support and resistance, all that lives under analyze. It's the left side of the chart, and that's the story so far. Now start wide, then narrow. Now, if you want to watch me do this live every single week, we stream weekly. Educational first, often profitable, and honestly great for serotonin, dopamine, and new connections. The calendar's in the description. Number 2, anticipate. Timing is a grown-up skill. Analysis without timing is a wish list. Anticipation is waiting for the right side to confirm the left side. Now, say daily is bullish, but the 5-minute is sliding. Now, I don't want hope until it flips. I wait until it does. A shift from lower lows to higher lows. Buyers defending, prior minor highs are taken out. And that's the market telling me, now I agree with your bigger picture. The time of day matters. Liquidity sessions matter. Gold tends to stretch during London mornings and New York data moments. If you enter when the market is asleep, you become the entertainment. Anticipation, it's patience with a stopwatch. It's not passive, it's alert. Left side, context. Right side, confirmation. If you need someone to sit on your shoulder and say, wait. Now, that's exactly what my daily Telegrams breakdowns do. It's live pulse, not theory. Number 3, execute. One clean entry, managed like a pro. Execution is where we earn our adult card. We're not guessing. We're applying rules we wrote before the candles tried to negotiate. Now, I want one clean trigger that matches the story. A break in structure aligned with my bias, or an accumulation flip that actually holds. I set the stop where the story is wrong. Below the fresh higher low in a long, above the fresh lower high in a short. Now, I'm not married to numbers. I'm married to logic. Risk to reward? I'm aiming for at least 2 for 1 when the tape is smooth and will happily partial along the way. Trade management is pre-decided. Where partials come off? When I move to break even, when I stand down, because conditions have changed. Now, a textbook example. Daily bullish, intraday shifts from lower lows to higher lows. I enter on the first pullback after the short-term break of a prior high. Stop lives below the new higher low, and I target the prior intraday high. If it runs, great. If it doesn't, I kept the loss where it belongs. Small and forgettable. Enter where the story is right. Exit where it's wrong. Now, do you want to rehearse this in real time? I'm doing live every week. And the day-to-day rhythm, it's in the Telegram. Link is in the bio. Now, common traps and how we unlearn them. Now, there's too many indicators and no categories. Too many trades, no window you protect. Too much prediction, not enough probability. And the fix is boring on purpose. Put every tool in one of these 3 buckets: analyze, anticipate, and execute. Choose one time window you can defend, like your dentist appointment. Journal the 3 A's after each trade. Did I analyze right? Did I anticipate right? Did I execute what I wrote down? Analyze, anticipate, execute after every trade. Yeah, we talk money and power a lot. In 2026, that's basically the new metaphysics. My only power ask is your attention, so I can keep showing up with real work. If this helps, subscribe and like. If you want the daily beat, join the channel on my Telegram. Some psychology riffs will repeat. It's because they work, and because you asked for them. A simple daily run-through. Morning, mark higher time frames, structure, and key levels. Analyze. Session open. Wait for the right side confirmation to match your bias. That's anticipate. Trigger hits. Take one clean entry with a planned stop and target. Manage the trade you wrote, and not the one your feelings invented. And that right there is execute. One clean entry is plenty. Close. Becoming consistent, it's not magic. It's 3 boring verbs done well. Analyze, anticipate, and execute. Repeat until your brain starts filling frames by itself. Now, every week we're live. Educational and sometimes profitable. Always good for your nervous system. Questions for the next Q&A? Drop them in the Telegram. I'm reading. Subscribe, like, enjoy the content, and I'll see you guys in the next one.